In this video, traders, we're going to look at the 8 stages of a trader's growth. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. So, 8 stages of a trader's growth. Which one are you and how do you get to the next stage? So let's run through them, let's talk about them, let's describe them. So the first one I have for you here is you're losing money. This is pretty much normal for most traders. Now I'm kind of accelerating a little bit from the person who just opens the account and is just lucky and kind of punts around with stuff, makes a bit, loses a bit. I'm talking about now someone who's probably one of you guys who are watching this. If you're watching this, you want to improve, you've got a bit of experience, you're just trying to improve your knowledge. That's why you've seeked out videos like this. You're kind of trying to improve your knowledge, take a little bit from this guy, a bit from that girl, a bit from this book, a bit from that book, bring it all together, discard this, don't like this, bring it and try and improve as a trader. That's what most of us watching this is all about. Losing money is the first kind of step, and it's a normal step, and it's what happens because human nature and psychology goes against the grain of being a good trader. So you're going to lose money. Then you move to the next stage, which is losing less money. Okay, here you're just kind of hemorrhaging money at a great rate, and you go, whoa, I need to do something about this. Now you start putting in more control over what you do. You start adding more safety features into your trading, for want of a better word. You start doing more kind of research, working on yourself, that kind of stuff, and you start to lose less money. And it's as an improvement. Your equity curve is still down, but it's just shallowed out a bit now. It's not so steep. It's not that kind of roller coaster. I'm losing all my money. It's kind of steeping out a bit. I'm just losing a little bit of money now, which it should be expected. This is part of the deal, guys, and you can stay in this area for a long time before you crack into the next level, and people kind of oscillate back and forth between this, and you'll see this theme throughout the whole of these 8 boxes, that you can often go back a couple, go forward, and it's not normally not linear. So then we move into the break-even phase. This is when you're kind of losing money, you're making money, you're losing money. So break-even within a small range. You're not talking about it being exactly break-even, but some weeks you're winning, some weeks you're losing, but overall you're about break-even on the month. And this is a big improvement because it means that you've got control of those losers. You've got a bit more of a feel for how the market's behaving. Some people think, well, break even is the same as tossing a coin. No, in trading, break even means you've made significant improvements. You've sorted out some of your psychology because you've addressed it. To get from here to here, you've had to make a big leap. That's the biggest leap out of the whole bunch here, is going from losing less to break even. So if you're in here, don't worry about it. Just keep trying different things, different processes, different methods, different strategies. Work on yourself, do all the things, check out the videos on this channel, other channels, books, all that kind of stuff, to eventually crack the nut into there. And what will happen, guys, I know it, you'll go back at some point. You'll go forward, you'll go back. That's just the way it is. But anyway, let's say you're into the break-even phase now. You're rolling along, you're losing some gains. So the next step is number 4, is small gains. So now you start to put some decent wins together. You put a string of wins together, you're making some decent gains. You're like, okay, these aren't too bad. They're small little gains. I'm kind of breaking even a little bit, then I make a small gain. You got little jumps in your P&L. Fast forward now to number 5, you start making some consistent gains. You show consistency over a reasonable time period, whether that's a week, a day, a month, whatever it may be in your time frame. You're starting to see consistency. It doesn't mean winning on every trade or every day. It just means a nice steady thing. You pull back a little bit, you have some losers, you push on, pull back, you push on. Then you can start to really accelerate the process. You start to expand on your best setup. So how can now you've identified, this is where you're really kind of self-exploring what's going on, and you look and say, hey, my best setups are this, how can I expand on them? How can I improve them? How can I make them better? How can I make more money from those best setups? Then number 7 is you're adding extra trade setups. You're doing well on these, you're making good money, and now you're thinking, are there any other opportunities I can see that I can integrate into my trading plan? At this point, you've probably discarded a dozen setups you don't like. You're in with your very best, you're pressing them, you're trading hard on them. Now you think there's opportunity to develop more as market conditions change, as things change, as you develop, as you have more capital, as you become more seasoned, more skilled, etc. And then the final stage is number 8, where you're increasing size on your very best plays. So you're recognizing these are working well, you're expanding these by adding different parameters and variables, you've added extra setups. Now you're starting to increase the size, you're starting to dial up the risk. Notice how this is at the very end of the pathway, guys, and many people kind of try to do 8 when they're here. They're breaking even, making small gains, and they try to increase the size when actually there's multiple steps to go before. And like I say, you may well get to a kind of here, consistent gains, and go back 3 steps to losing some money for a while, and then go forward again, you know, and it's never going to be, well, once I'm there. You know, you have to go back and forward. That's just how it goes. But the important thing to take from this is that, you know, keep plodding on at it. This is the biggest stage. Then you get to this stage, then you'll get to this stage, then you'll start to do some more stuff, then you'll start to increase, you'll go back, and it's the journey of it. And also watching out for increasing size on the best plays. Not doing that too early, but recognizing that it's a continual process. There are generally people in every single stage of this. Many people drop out kind of before they even got past stage 1. Some people drop out further on. Some people come back to it. Some people make massive breakthroughs. They go, yeah, you know what? And they jump from kind of losing less straight the way around to kind of expanding the best setups. And that's fine. You know, it's your own personal journey. Anyway, guys, there's 8 stages of a trader. Let me know what stage you think you're at. And maybe if we've got a group of people that are in a specific stage, we can come up with some videos tailored for each category of trader. But whatever stage you're in, keep your risk managed, keep at it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.